Junkyard Man has a new dance.
Ah, Papa, we might have to go check it out.
I checked it out, man. It looks sweet, man.
Tell me, young ladies, they doing that.
They told me it's the hee-haw.
Yo, we go check it out.
Dance, the hee-haw.
I got a little bit.
What do it? Show me what you got, man.
It goes like this. You jump on your toes and then you move your arms in a circle-like move. Yeah, right. Oh yeah. Then if you get real good, you can even cross your legs and that's it.
Welcome back. You're listening to the GoWin radio show. I'm your host, Nico the Go-Gologist, and the birthday man has hit the door. Yes, indeed. And we got the live stream up in case you want to check it out. Check out the Wendy C Radio live stream. When Miss Lady get here, we're going to be bringing her in with her stream as well. Just a second. I got to call her. Hey, Jay. I'm about to call you in from the studio phone, all right? All right. Yeah, so before we get in with the birthday man and what's going on this Saturday, we're about to bring in my main man, Jahar Abraham, who's been doing a lot for the city. Behind closed doors, people don't know him. Some may know him from the Peaceaholic days, but he's doing something right now that's real big that a lot of us are not really hip to, and we need to get hip to. So we're going to bring him in on this conversation real quick, and we want all of y'all to listen in real careful because if you're a DC resident, it affects you, and that's real. You know, it affects you. But first and foremost, be you.
What's up, Nico? What's happening?
Yeah, man. I just want you to understand, man, how much it means to us for you to not only come in today, man, but for you to mark another birthday, because a lot of brothers and sisters, man, are not making these days, and we need our icons to do so. You know, so it's a good look for you to coming in today, and we. Oh, that's that. What we look like. What we got right here. We got a bad signal. Let me try back. So trying to call into Jahar right now. Get this there you go. This is a 703. Thanks for calling into the GoWin radio show. Who is this?
My name is Joe Brooks.
Hey, Daryl. Hey, what's going on, bro, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
All right. For those of you who don't know, Brother Brooks is, first of all, heading up this whole birthday extravaganza that's going to be happening this Saturday at the Fillmore in Silver Spring, Maryland. Also, for those who really don't know your history, just on the go-go side of things, this is the main man that was the focus of putting together probably the biggest and most significant event that happened in go-go history, and then we're talking about go-go live at the Capitol Center.
Yes, sir. What's up, Mr. Darryl?
Wow. It took a team of us, man. I didn't do it by myself.
Oh yeah, well you the face of it. We all know that. We all know
Yeah,
that.
there's a collective body of guys from JYB to Chuck Brown to Red Essence, Lil Benny and the Masters, Sugar Bear, his team, who made an agreement to come together and excuse me, and put a face on a positive face on what's happening in in our community.
Well, we appreciate all your efforts and everything you've done to uplift and keep this movement going on. And speaking of doing that, we have one of those persons that was part of that magnanimous event that you had in 1987. And also he's been carrying this torch for this music and for this culture basically all his life, you know. So you are doing an honor by putting together this event at the Fillmore this coming Saturday. Tell us what was all behind you wanting to do Bug's birthday bash this Saturday.
Well, to be honest, it's always been communication. It's always been a family in D.C. Those of us who were born and raised in D.C., there's a kinship that no one can break. And back in early part of the year, Fillmore was trying to find an opening act for one of their shows, and I suggested using Junkyard Band. And I talked to Mo, which is their manager, and told him the parameters of the deal. And he said, yeah, I would love to do it. So they went in there and then did a great job. The venue itself and the bookers in that building said, hey, I like those guys. Can we do something else with them? So I said, hey, why not? So then I called Mo again and said, hey, Mo, I think we got to go. And he said, yeah, a good time to do it is Buzz's birthday. I said, let's take it to the wall. So that's how that came about. But as I said, it's about communication. It's about family and a certain bond that folks from DC know about.
Well, we greatly appreciate that, especially since you are the face of putting together some of the biggest events to come into the DC metropolitan area. By you putting your stamp on this event right here, people need to know. They need to be there this Saturday. Doors opening up at 8 o'clock. The Fillmore.
Yes.
Daryl, tell people some of the other acts that are going to be coming on the card.
Well, you know how you're gonna love this, Nick, because number one, I said, ask Mo who would you bring to Buzz's party? Who do you feel? And then I started calling him. I called Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear said, I'm down. I'm gonna be there. I called Scooby. Scooby said, I'm down. Talk to Miss Kim. I'm down. Buzz has always been, family to me. We the Fifth Band was in California. And I said, hey, we're doing this thing. Would you like to be a part of it? He said, not a doubt in your mind. I want to be down. So it was a matter of just calling people in, saying, hey, we're doing something. Do you want to be a part of this? And they were all agreed. Even talked to DJ Flex over there at PGC. He said, man, you cannot keep me out of that. Okay? So, if you listen on the radio tonight, he's going to kill it because he's going to do a special salute to JYB. So it's been that kind of I would say community, family input, and I don't know. I feel very good about it. I'm trying to talk my doctors into letting me come out of here because I haven't been feeling well. They don't let old folks come out in cold weather, so I'm either waiting for a sunny day or my nasal passages get better. But other than that, I'm very excited. Everybody I've talked to is very excited, and we sold a lot of tickets, so they better come on down and pay attention.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. So we only got a couple more tickets that we're going to be giving away, courtesy of you yourself, and we really appreciate it, and our listeners appreciate it. So we're going to be doing that in a little bit. So at this time and place, B, you got anything you want to holler at Daryl about?
What's up, Daryl? What's happening with your family?
Who is that?
It's Bugs.
Oh, nobody told me who was in the room. I'm doing great. Buzz is the only. That's the first time I ever heard Buzz say my name. Normally he called me G Street, so I'm shocked. So that's how far back we go. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how far back we go. No, we're doing great, man. I'm really excited for you and your team to be a part of this. And one thing that kind of also excites me is that you guys have been like the unsung face of DC. Because in my travels, personally, I've been to California, I've been to Chicago, I've been to Texas, I've been all over the place, even in Europe. And some of those DJs, when they talk about DC, Erica Badu will kill them. You know what I mean? Wow. She will play Sardine in a heartbeat, and it always works. I see it happen in Philly. Always works. You know what I mean? So JYB Buzz's footprint, voice, has been heard around the planet. So it's an honor for my crew to be a part of something like this. So happy birthday. Salute to you, brother.
That's what's up, dog, man. Appreciate you for putting it together for me, man. You know what I mean?
Well, I couldn't have done it without Mo's help.
So what would you
Mo
say?
helped me a great. I said I couldn't have done it without Mo Short's help.
Exactly.
He kind of guided me through it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But you know, we step up to the plate. You know, we will step up to the plate when it's time.
That's right. That's right. When you gonna put another Go Live together, man? It seems like you the only one can put it together.
But let me tell you a short story. We have talked about that every year since '87, and we have a tendency to travel a lot. You know, we got involved with Salt and Pepper, so we managed them for about 5 years. Got involved with Kid and Play, managed them for about 4 years. Did comedy shows, so we never stayed home long enough to start organizing. Some of the groups have grown up and changed.
Right.
We've changed the film and updated the film with some pieces that haven't been seen yet. And we said, okay, we had the 30th anniversary, which would have been 30 years last year, and we were going to rent a venue and show it and have like a Q&A for fans to reminisce, and also those who've never seen it have a chance to see it on a big screen. So we're having conversations, but we have not done it as of yet. But I would venture to say that it'll probably happen sometime this year.
That's what's up.
You heard it first right here from the man himself. We talking about potentially Go Live coming back this year. Daryl, have you thought about which bands you gonna put on the card?
Don't put me on the spot, homeboy. Don't put me on the spot. That is as political as a Democratic convention.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
I would say the following: those who are part of the first will definitely be a part of the second, not a doubt.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean that makes no sense.
You got to remember, it was a joint venture for Chuck Brown's organization, Rare Essence organization, and EU's organization.
Right.
They were all a part of it. All of them had vested interest in that project.
Right. Exactly.
So no one person can do it without all of us being in agreement.
That's true. It's just time they get the scissors on the real stuff. On the real equipment instead of buckets and cans.
Yeah.
You don't understand that those young boys back in the day was raw and in your face.
Right.
I every now and then I turn around and look at that old video. JYB was crazy. They was hard.
Right.
And watch this. And I miss Heavy One.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
It was all that.
Yep. That's why I keep my beat. That's why we keep our beat going. Rest in peace.
There's no question.
Yes, sir. We might pull the buckets up. We might pull the buckets and cans out on the second one.
And I've been talking to Mo about that for a while.
that would not be out. Because remember, I tried to get y'all to do that during Summer Spirit Festival. So everybody looked at me like I said, nobody uses buckets no more. I said, man, you understand. Those people who reminisce on that stuff, who grew up on that stuff, please. Watch it. Those buckets, people do that in San Francisco. They do it in Oakland. They do it in L.A. They do it in front of the Capital One Arena at the bus stop. It ain't stopped.
Right.
The first one I ever heard do it was JYB.
Yes, sir.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir. Pull the buckets and cans out. Put the tight sweatsuits back on again.
You might want to hold up on that. Might want to hold up on that bar right there. We can do some throwbacks, some old feline joints, and some Elise joints, some Sergio Zucchini joints. Yeah,
the throwback joint.
Watch it. It worked then. Why wouldn't it work again? And what's really interesting is that a lot of these groups are now coming back. You know, we love the '80s, we love the '90s. Guess what? I love the '60s, '70s, and '80s. I remember all that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I remember how much fun they had, and I've seen folks all, braced up in hoity-toity and with suits on. But when you put that funk in their face, cover comes off. They can't stop that funk. They can't stop that crank. They can't stop it. If somebody yells, "Call our name," that's it. It's over. Over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Darryl Brooks, Mr. G Street, my man.
If you're just now tuning in, we're talking to the legendary Mr. Darryl Brooks himself. He's right here, and he's letting you know what we got going on this coming Saturday at the Fillmore in Silver Spring, Maryland. It is the great one himself, the GOAT. That's right. That's right. I gave him that name, the GOAT, the man, the myth, the DC legend with his family, the Junkyard Band. And, of course, we got special guests coming in the house, the Fix Band featuring Miss Kim, Scooby, as well as the great one himself, Sugar Bear. He's going to be playing with Junkyard Band. And we got DJ Flex in the house on the wheels and steels. And we got our main man, Billy the Kid. He's going to be hosting the whole party. So we appreciate you for calling in, Darryl. How's that weather up there? Is it still snowing?
No, it stopped snowing, but it's a little nippy, buddy.
Okay.
It is definitely nippy up here.
We know that. We know that.
You know, yesterday, remember when you and I talked yesterday, I said, if it made sense, I'd try to sneak out the door.
Right.
My doctor called me and said, don't move. My wife told me, hey, you better not. So, you know, I'm chilling.
So you sitting still,
I'm glad you let me call in.
Okay. Well, we wish the best for you. As I put in my message to you earlier, man. Godspeed, man, and you know, make sure your health is right, because without that, we have nothing at all. You know.
But I'll say the following: thank you and your program. Thank Junkyard Band and Bugs and Mo's team for even letting me be involved with something this great. I really appreciate it. I know the venue is happy.
Nice.
Look forward. The tickets available at the box office. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
No doubt.
Take care, Mr. Brooks.
And I'll give you a call later on, sir.
You're welcome, man. All right, y'all be strong.
All right.
All right, peace.
All right.
And that show at the Fillmore is 8 to 12, y'all. 8 to 12. So make sure you get there early. 8 to 12.
No doubt about that.
Going on. They ain't letting you have it after 12. No.
So on top of that, the doors open up at 8. So we want to make sure that, you know, you get there at 8 o'clock or prior to 8, actually, you know, get in that line, because you know the line going to be wrapped down the street. If you ever been down to Silver Spring at the Fillmore, you should already know what it's all about. So standing room only, and JYB going to give you 2 sets. The Fix is going to give you 1. So, and trust to believe me, if you know anything about JYB, when it comes to big shows, they give you all your money's worth. So you don't want to miss that. So I tell you what, BU, we're gonna go to a commercial break. When we come back, we got a few other people want to holler at you, but you know we're gonna give you some more of that good JYB crank, because it's JYB Day today, and we celebrating your birthday. All right, Miss Lady be in the house in a few minutes. She making some moves for you. You know how she do. You already know how she do.
That's my girl right there.
That's our girl, because you know what I'm saying. And shout out to her folks, Killer Kyle.
Killer.
Yes, indeed. We be right back with you. You tune into the GoWin Radio Show on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson.
Is your computer acting up? Call my main man, Tony Ray. For $50, PC repairs include troubleshoot one computer using all the proper tools. Remove all viruses, spyware, malware, and rootkits on the computer. Repair any operating system issues, including boot issues, blue screens, etc. Apply system tweaks and modifications. Test operating system for proper functionality. Provide you with an estimate cost for hardware repairs or upgrades needed to provide a complete working PC. Call today, Tony Ray, 202-681-0326. Mobile services also available. He will come pick up your computer and drop it off. Most jobs are done within 24 to 48 hours. One more time, call Tony Ray, 202-681-0326.
The Shops at Iverson is now undergoing a transformation, creating a mixed-use center where the community can come together to eat, shop, relax, and feel connected. The Shops at Iverson is a 600 KSF mixed-use property consisting of retail and office space now available. Located inside the Beltway on Branch Avenue, Maryland, just minutes from downtown D.C. It's an exciting time at the Shops at Iverson. Several beautiful renovation projects are ongoing, transforming the Shops at Iverson into the new safe community hub. DMV, get ready to enjoy the new food court, opening late spring, early summer, featuring new restaurants like Chipotle, Quickway Hibachi, Tropical Smoothie, Wingstop, and free Wi-Fi. The Shops at Iverson, the original home of the world-famous Snickerdoodle cookies, is completing several cosmetic improvements to the mall interior, facade, and parking garage. The Shops at Iverson is the new home of GoWin Media, comprised of the DMV's premier internet radio stations, GoGo Radio Live and Win DC Radio. For updates and more details, check out shopiverson.com. That's shopiverson.com. What do you want from life? Success, happiness, money, fulfillment? Here's your chance to create all that and more with a new career in cosmetology and professional barbering. Hair Academy 2 is an education program designed to teach you all you need to know to succeed in the wide-open beauty industry career field. Hair Academy 2 is located in the Shops at Iverson, 3705 Branch Avenue, Suite 1010, lower level, Hillcrest Heights, Maryland. Our school prides itself on honesty, integrity, and service to our students and customers. While you're learning the skills needed to succeed, you'll be serving the community by providing them with quality services, offering senior discounts weekly on our clinic floor, and our barbershop is running free hair specials when presented with flyer. For more information, contact Minta Campbell in the admissions office at 301-899-9100, Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Create your success story with an exciting career in cosmetology and professional barbering at Hair Academy 2. Classes are filling up fast, so call today, 301-899-9100.
Have you ever tried to recreate that live go-go sound in the studio? It's kinda hard to get that go-go swing and raw crank drive without a real drummer, right? Well, we have the solution for you at gogoloops.com. If you're a music producer and you're looking to produce authentic sounding go-go tracks, GoGo Loops is what you need. We offer a variety of drum kits and beat loop packs that can give you a solid foundation for your funky go-go style beats. High quality live and studio recorded pocket and socket beat loops, bounce beat loops, and guitar and bass samples will get your track sounding like the real deal. Our drum kits include a variety of real drum kicks, snares, congas, cowbells, jam blocks, timbales, rototons, crashes, and even more. We also have individual drum beat loops and Congo beat loops that can be used as play-along tracks for learning and practice purposes. These are the most exclusive drum samples on the planet. Since go-go is an art form born and bred in the DMV, there aren't any other places you can find this unique sound. We have affordable pricing and different types of products that can fit in anyone's budget. Sign up to the GoGo Loop at gogoloops.com and get free samples and discount codes. If you want your music to stand out in the crowd, you need samples from gogoloops.com. Our music, our culture, our way. Visit gogoloops.com today and always keep it cranking.
Hey man, this your main man, DJ Batman, coming to you live from GoGo Radio Live. Right here, each and every Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tune in and turn up for my rush hour party. Let's get the weekend started together. Y'all ready to party? Y'all know how I get down, man. It's the one and only DJ Batman. You know what I'm saying? It's showtime.
Here's a story about the junkyard band that started 5 years ago. Now we were playing in the alley courts in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. The junkyard band started moving up. The hard work paid off. We were laughing and playing with the manager. Mr. Dirt McRae. Mr. Dirt McRae. The public started loving it. We were finally getting our props. We're now singing in DC Cap. Also Cavaliers. Also Cavaliers. With Go-Go Buzz. That's me, y'all. Funky stuff, wink. And the heavy one, make ahead. Shorty Pop, Mike, David and Brian, and here's the junkyard band.
Hey, if I get y'all in the biggity zone, get y'all in the Papa John's. Get y'all in the biggity girl. Get y'all in the biggity girl. Everybody, every little boy. Every little better, every little better. Okay, go. Hey, if I get y'all in the biggity zone, get y'all in the biggity zone. Get y'all, turn them up. Biggity girl, get y'all in the keyboard's great. Everybody. Every little better. All players on bass. I'ma do this one with Papa Dogs, y'all. This should be you, and you too. Rock! Remember! You see how they move? You all that chestnut crew. Y'all trying to blend with the gangs of turds up in here. Yes, y'all is. Yo, where you come inside and you do and baby, now twist. Get on down like you did before. And baby, now twist. Do it again for all my friends. And baby, now twist. For baby, all the fans. And baby, real man.
Thank you for calling into the GoWin radio show. This is the Nico the
I just want to call in and say I'm free in the freaky big zone with Bugs right now. Happy birthday.
Who is this?
Who is
this calling in?
Got my coworkers looking at me like I'm crazy. But happy birthday, Bugs. I miss you so much. Oh, my goodness. How you doing? You're looking good. So I know you're doing well.
What's happening with you?
Kim, can you hear him?
Hello?
Huh?
Kim.
No, not really.
Kim.
Yeah, hey.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I just got a big blush on my face, Bugs.
Where my wine at?
Oh, I got it.
I know.
You want some red or white? Which one you want?
You coming outside?
She said red or white. Which one you want?
I want the white.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all how pressed I was as soon as I heard about it on the radio. So I'm thinking I heard about it on 102.3. And I called my sweetie up and I said, babe, I need you to get these tickets for me.
That's right.
And 2 days later, he said, babe, I got the tickets.
There it is.
I get to work on Friday, and I get an email message from Groupon. And guess what's on there? JYB tickets for $10.
Yeah, you got the early bird special.
No, I paid $70 for those tickets. I want you to know. I was pressed, and I was ready. I was a little mad, but it don't matter because I know I'm going to be in the place with you. And I just need a shout out, just one shout out, be you. That's all, just one shout out.
You know I got you, Kim. Appreciate you.
I know you do. I'm gonna try to find my way to that stage, get in front of that pit for at least for 5 minutes. Because my sweetie, he's not going to have that. He's not going down to the pit at all. But I'm going to make my way down there so you can see my face.
Hey, look, you got to tell your sweetie, he got to let you loose that night.
Oh, he is going to let me loose. There is no holding on to me. He knows about it. I took him down to Nipsey's a couple of times, so he know how I am. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm just so glad that you reached out to me, Nico, and, I was able to participate in your birthday show dedication to you. I'm loving the musical mix. I mean, now I actually got instructions on how to do the hee-haw. I'm use a step on my tiptoe and then, wave my arm around in a circular motion and get that little dip in my, So I got it. I got the instructions. I'm going to do it. I'm ready.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
We appreciate you for calling in, Kim. And we'll see you
You're
Saturday
welcome.
night, all right?
You're welcome. Happy birthday, Bugs. I'll see you Saturday. Bye, y'all. And hey, Miss Lady. I know she ain't in the building yet, but hey, Miss Lady.
Yeah, she's listening, though. Trust me. She's
yes, she is. I know it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all.
All right, now.
Bye.
All right, we appreciate Miss Kim Phillips for calling in. You tune into the GoWin Radio Show on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. So if you want those tickets for the Fillmore this coming Saturday, celebrating the one, the only, the man, the myth, the DC legend, BU, the Great, and Junkyard Band, along with the Fixed Band featuring Kim and Scooby up in the house, and of course Sugar Bear. He's gonna be playing with the Junkyard in the first set, I believe, as well as.
Don't forget Tony Fisher coming through too.
Oh no! See, hey, Daryl, you didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that, Daryl. So we got Big Fish in the house.
Yeah, he coming.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We got a call coming in. So, hey, make sure y'all call in. 240-389-3397. Caller, we appreciate you for calling in for BU's birthday bash. What's going on? Who is this?
This is LMD.
Oh, LMD.
LMD, what's happening?
Happy birthday, boss.
That's some of the original Go-Go in the streets right there.
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. How you been?
Bugs is always going to be boss to me.
How you been?
I've been great. Working on LMD's Lounge on Win DC Radio.
Right.
Premiering next Wednesday. So just been hustling and grinding and doing what you taught me to do.
That's what it is. Yeah, keep your dream going, line. Keep it going. You know what to do.
Yes, definitely. And thank you, and I appreciate you and love you because you saw something in me that I didn't even quite see in myself at the time. You brought me on the Clubhouse. And I just took it and ran from there and sat back and watched you the whole time.
That's what's up.
I said, this man is amazing, and I'm going to watch him. He's smart. He knows what he's doing, and he has longevity, and I'm going to sit back and watch and learn from the master, and that's what I did.
I'm glad you took here and got yourself your little show going on. Your show doing little
definitely
for yourself. Yeah.
Hey, that's why I call him the captain. He run the ship. So so either you on the ship or you getting off that ship. It depends on how you want to carry it. You know what I'm saying?
You either get on the ship and you good and you on dry land when you get done, or you're gonna be down at the bottom of the ocean.
All right. Hey, LMD, you coming out?
Definitely. Yeah, I'll be out.
Okay. That's what's up. So
happy birthday again.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you calling in, LMD.
All right.
I'll see you Wednesday.
All right. Love y'all.
Actually Saturday, but
right.
her show, LMD's Lounge will be premiering this coming Wednesday right here on Win DC Radio. So keep it locked right here from 6 to 8 p.m. She'll be in right before the Grind Season Radio Show with my main man Garvey. All right, so I see a couple of people have been calling in. Matter of fact, here we go. Let me grab this right here. Caller, I appreciate you for calling in to the GoWin Radio Show. Are you calling in to wish Bugs happy birthday?
Of course I am. All these years, I did not realize that Bugs now was both Pisces.
Yeah, it's a Pisces. Yeah.
Who is this? Who is this calling in, please?
This is Miss Monet. Bugs. History. We have history.
What's up, Tiffany? How you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm holding fast, keeping the crank going. You know what to do.
Wonderful. Miss need to on Saturday. I really do.
Monet, your phone breaking up. You might be in a bad spot.
I am. Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I said me and Miss Pooh may need to come out on Saturday.
You and who?
Miss who? Michelle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's happening. Appreciate you coming out. That's right. We'll get it in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hope to see it.
All right. Appreciate you for calling in. I hope you get your two-step on right this time. You know what I mean?
Look, Bob, all you got to do is play my favorite song.
What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song, Monet?
Ladies up front. Ladies up front. Fellas in the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ladies up front and the fellas in the back. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'll see you Saturday.
All right.
That's what's up.
Thank you, Monet, for calling
Okay.
in. All right. For those who've been trying to call in, we'll just keep the studio number out there, 240-389-3397. And they are on point, BU.
Yeah.
Yeah, the birthday boy getting that love.
It's my birthday. Go.
Hello.
Go. Go. It's
All right. Thank you for calling into the GoWin Radio Show. Who is this?
Hello.
Yes. Please turn down your phone or whatever you got going
Hold on,
on.
let
in
me
the
cut it off.
background.
Let me cut it off. I'm in. What's up, Nico? How y'all doing?
All right. Who's this calling in?
This Miss Chuck, the stalker little sister, the student.
Alright. What's up, Miss Chuck?
Hey, brother.
What's going on with you?
Ain't nothing.
Hey, B, you ain't getting nothing but female love. That's what's up. That's how it's supposed to be.
Excuse me. I'm a student and a stalker.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Right, boy. What's up with you?
He know it. I watch his every move. He know it.
Yeah. Miss Chuck. Appreciate you, Miss Chuck.
Hey. I'll see y'all on Saturday. Well, tomorrow. Excuse me. I'm going to start off tomorrow. I've been out for a while, so I'll be there tomorrow.
You be there tomorrow like always?
Hell yeah. You know what it is. I'm sorry I cussed. I'm sorry. It's a celebration. I'm sorry.
Celebrate all weekend. You already know what it is.
I love you. Continue to do what you're doing, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I see you. Appreciate you, Lord. You got a big mouth.
All right.
Turn your phone down or something.
Yeah.
That's on loud. Turn your phone down a little bit.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, yeah, this is my phone. I'm sorry.
Hey, Lori, we'll holler at you later on, okay?
I'll see you later, Nico.
Okay. You called me Negro, not Nico, huh? All right. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, Miss Lady.
Oh, no, she'll be here in a minute. She making a food pickup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we about to cut loose up in this joint in a minute. Yeah, so.
All right, y'all.
All right. We appreciate y'all for calling in. 240-389-3397. Called into the GoWin Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Windy Z Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. Hey, BU, I think I learned that speed talk from you. I remember when you used to do that back. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. I remember when you used to do that, when you used to do the going into the break.
Don't forget if you got 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yes, indeed. So, hey, for those of y'all trying to get those tickets, the number 240-389-3397. Call in, and we gonna lace you a little bit. We're gonna lace you a little bit of a pair of tickets, and maybe a little something special, you know, so you can get at the will call door. You ain't gotta wait in line. You know, treat you a little VIP style. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we do. Courtesy of my main man Daryl Brooks. Hey Daryl, we hope you're feeling better, my man. So D Love, my main man D Love wanted he wanted to wish you make sure you're feeling better as well. So you know what, we gonna get into some more of this JYB crank. Waiting on Miss Lady to come up in here so we can peel back a couple of them chicken wings. You know what I mean? So courtesy of my main man Terry White and Mr. White Wings, he got them pocket wings. Put me in the pocket. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So. And also, of course, the cake, for those of you looking at the live stream, but can't wait till Miss Lady come in here and put this up on the GoGo Radio live stream. We got Bug's birthday cake up in here, looking just like the flyer that's out, courtesy of Pro Cakes right here in the shops at Iverson. When you come in Iverson Mall, as soon as you walk into the main entrance, right next to the Great Cookie, you got Pro Cakes, black-owned business. Yes, indeed, black-owned business. Appreciate my main man Antoine hooking up this birthday cake right here for BU, man. It looked just like the flyer. This joint is serious. Yeah, look, just I hope it's good as it looks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? Speaking of that, I love it so much. We're gonna get into this crank right here, just like this. Say what, BU? You tune into the GoWin Radio Show on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. Shout out to my main man Chuck Classic. Put down on remixes for us. Right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio.
Hey,
Man, that socket is off the. Man, I can't even curse. Woo, Lord. Help me out, BU. Right there, right there. Speaking of sockets, probably one of the crankest sockets of all time, right here. Let it ride, right here on GoWin Radio.
Nothing give me what I want, girl. All I gotta do. Come on, black, put me on the couch. Come on, boy. You better work that. Little folk, man. Don't let me leave out my MFK, y'all. Please don't. And also, we got a special dedication going out to my nigga Dre and my nigga X-Reed. Them Dynamite brothers from down Merlin, you doing that thing now. Hold it down. And also, don't forget the bar's not too far from where you are, Keto. Just bring me a gin and juice. But just the one thing. Pump it up, come on now. 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 Give me a stock of beef.
You already know who that is. You already know who that is. If you know anything about the DC go-go music scene, you know about that socket right there, and that's the great JYB. Hey, BU.
What up, nigga?
Let me tell you something, bro. You getting a lot of love right here for your birthday as well as you should. It's well deserved, of course. But let's go back down the old railroad track, as Benny used to say back in the day. You know, let's take him on back down the railroad track. When you first started and putting this whole thing together in Berry Farms, man, what was the incentive for you putting together the Junkyard Band? And from what I understand, it was you and Heavy One, correct?
Right.
All right. So what was the incentive of you actually putting the band together and you know, just getting that whole groove together what y'all did?
Well, basically, it was keeping us out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why we, you know, it was when Berry Farm, who we used to live at, was very violent back then, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s, and we just done it to stay out of trouble, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, what's crazy about that, what you saying makes just as much sense as today than it did back in the early 80s when you started, because what was it, 1980?
1980.
Right.
Yep.
So, what are your thoughts right now by them taking the music out of DC public schools? You know, they don't have the music programs no more, and it's no outlets for the youth nowadays. I mean, what are your thoughts like that? Because that was a situation where,
right?
Because you went to Baloo,
exactly.
Right? You went to Baloo.
Exactly.
You was in the choir as well, right?
Exactly. Yep.
All right. So, did you play any instruments at Baloo?
No, at Baloo. I played the snare drum at Baloo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in Bernie. I played the snare drum. That was my elementary school.
Right.
And I went to Baloo. I played the snare drum, and I was in the male chorus too at the same time.
So name and Baloo not only is known for their for their band, their marching band is one of the top marching bands in the country.
Right.
But they have a great alumni for go-go to come out of Baloo. So
Yes,
name some of the members that came out of there with you.
Bruce Bailey, Gene Pratt, Huggy, Leonard Huggins.
Yeah. Northeast Groovers.
Exactly. Our own KC.
Okay.
He came through. Black Pooh. He came from Baloo. You know
Look at that.
Yeah, it was a whole lot of them. It's a whole rack of.
We talking about
alumni
true.
That came out of Baloo's then go
Right. And we talking about true legends. And so, I mean, what bothers me, and it's something that's going to be a mission of mine, is that we actually have to, you know, give these youngins an outlet.
Right.
You know, and just like you had one, it basically saved your life.
Exactly.
You know, from being out the streets doing something that you potentially could have got caught up doing.
Exactly.
You know, and it's sad that these youngins don't have something to turn to other than the street corner itself.
Right.
So when you and Heavy One got together, were y'all childhood friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
I lived there on Eden Road. He lived there on Eden Road too, but he lived a block down from me. And we used to go get the buckets and cans and, you know what I'm saying, go out back. And he had his own band.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Everyone had his own band.
Okay.
And I had my own band at first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we just combined both bands together.
And both bands were on buckets and cans?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Cause he was in Bernie too, in the marching band too.
Okay.
And we used to battle. You know, that's why I say battle. That's why I say junkyard battle tested. Cause me and Heavy One used to battle our bands each other, battle each other, our bands together, right in Bird Farm.
With that being said, who was in Heavy One's band that you remember back at that time?
It was.
And anybody still on the scene or ever?
Not on the scene.
Okay.
Not on the scene. Not on the scene. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, with that going on right there, y'all got together. So how did Derek McCrae get up with y'all?
He seen us playing in Bird Farm. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. At this time, had you and Heavy One formed your band together yet?
Nope.
Okay.
We had battled one day. Me and Heavy One, you know, we had battled our bands. We had a battle of the bands competition.
Right.
And Heavy One band blew my band out. So with me being bad, you know what I'm saying, I was the bully back in Bird Farm. So
I heard some rumors about you.
I went and trashed their whole band stuff, through the equipment. And Heavy was like, man, why you trashing my band up, man? Why you messing my band up? Then I was like, get all that, man. Let's just get a band together. Then we took the best one of two bands and formed Junkyard.
So you basically,
yeah.
Is that where Rough It All come from? We know.
Blew my band out, man.
Wow,
yeah.
That is crazy. So Derek McCrae caught up with y'all, and or did you reach out to him, or he reached out to y'all?
Oh, he came. See, Derek McCrae. He was the music director of Bernie Elementary.
Okay.
So we was already tied into him. So he seen us playing around Bird Farm, and he was very, influenced in the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Down with the community. So he said, like, hey, let me get with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And he had the Boy Scouts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's when he took us in, and we played. He took us down to practice in the Boy Scout house. It's called the Scout House.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when we started, came together.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So managed y'all. Then he discovered. During time came along, he discovered Mo.
Right.
Mo was like, hey, I want to get down with it too. You know what I'm saying? So we made Mo assistant manager there. You know what I'm saying? And Dirk was the manager. Time went by, then Dirk took off, flew off, and Mo took control.
So when you met Mo, what was your first impressions of him?
Oh, Mo, good dude. He was always, you know what I'm saying, business minded and smart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we thought we had the best manager when we was young. You know what I'm saying? We knew we was going, so we knew we was going somewhere. Because he was always business minded and always, could set you straight. You know what I'm saying?
So
set you on the right path. Put it like that.
Right. But let's talk about how y'all got really organized and started doing y'all thing, and getting on that national level. Right. What actually happened, far as who reached out to y'all when y'all got caught up or seen by Def Jam?
Well, we used to play down 19th and M.
Right.
In front of all the tourists and the white people. And it was a man named Perry Fingerbomb. And he was down there checking us out. And I guess he hooked up with, Mo and Dirk and told him about, you know what I'm saying, Def Jam and everything. But it was him. His name was Perry Fingerbomb.
Perry Fingerbomb. Man, you know what? That should be on Jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Perry Fingerbomb. So, what came first? Was it the Tougher Than Leather? Y'all being in that? Or no, DC Cab. DC Cab or the Def Jam situation?
Which came first?
Yeah.
Def Jam?
Def Jam came first. So DC Cab, did they peep that? And
exactly.
Okay, so they reached out to Mo and them and see what's happening.
Exactly, yep.
What was that like being on probably the first go-go band in a real national film?
I don't know. I was just overwhelmed and excited. You know what I'm saying? Because I was young then. You know what I'm saying? I was like 14. I didn't even know what was going on for real though. You know what I'm saying? But I was just happy that we was going out. You know, basically making on the big stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was fun though. It was fun.
Well, from that point right there, you know, you had the Cavaliers commercial.
Yep.
You know, going on. You know, y'all was kind of like sitting on top of the world. Did you ever look at yourself as the leader or a leader? Because you had all these, you know, young brothers that was with you, but essentially it was your band.
Right.
You and Heavy One's band.
Right.
You know, so what was that like, you know, dealing with a whole bunch of young kids and getting the acclaim that you was getting at such an early age?
I ain't even look at it as being. I just looked at it as me being the band leader. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never look at it as no trying to lead no guidance or nothing like that. Cause I was young myself.
Right.
You know
But I mean, but just like you said, you could have essentially been in the gang.
Right.
You know, and they got gang leaders.
Right.
So by you know, being a band leader, you on a more of a positive tip as a leader. So. And with the beat and everything that y'all had established, and everybody, you know, running up and checking y'all out, like you said, down on 19th M, down. And for those of you who don't know, you know, that's kind of like there, and then off F Street.
Exactly.
Y'all used to do the F Street, because that's when I first caught y'all at. Yeah. Bender's Mall right there. So. You know, you had a lot of people coming in and check y'all out right there. We got a caller calling in. Let me see who we got right here. Caller, thank you for calling in. You're tuned into the GoWin Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live. WinDC Radio coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. Who is this?
Hello, this is Tershia.
Tershia, what's up, baby?
Hi, BU. Happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. My Fort Wash queen.
Always. We can't wait to party with you Saturday.
That's what's up. Appreciate you for calling in.
Absolutely. You're welcome. You guys have a good day. I just wanted to call and say, hey.
All right. We appreciate you, Tashina.
Have a good day.
All right. For a married man, you got all the ladies, boy. Lord. Man, speaking of that, being, like I said, being a leader in the band, and we all know what comes with being in the band. The ladies is on you.
Right.
You know, and you 14, 15 years old. What was that like, man?
I was just having fun for real.
I know that's right.
I was just having fun, man, with the band, man. We was, you know, like I said, I was 14. They was around like 10, 9, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was just,
so you was the oldest in the band?
Yeah.
How old was Will?
Will was 13.
Okay.
I'm 1 year old now.
Okay. All right. So you had female groupies back then real heavy too?
Yeah.
See, look at it. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
So almost all your life you had women chasing after you.
That's all good, but you know, I just you know, just maintain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women ain't everything. I had to keep myself together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? Then ran into Michelle. You know what I'm saying? That was
Right.
my first wife. You know what I'm saying?
And what year was that about?
That was what? 90 something. 91.
For those of you who don't know, Michelle was the lead talker for the Pleasure Band.
Right.
You know, so and she took not only a liking to you personally, but she also took a liking to your style, to where a lot of people thought she was just a female you.
Right.
You know, so how did that come about? I mean, give us a little, for those who don't know. You know, a lot of people who don't know, you know, necessarily the history, they might just know Junkyard Band from the early 90s, right. You know, and whatnot. But, you know, give us a little background how that whole situation came about.
With Michelle?
Yeah.
Michelle Peterson, that was her name, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now it's Michelle Lime, she be by her.
Yeah.
But
she's preaching now, right?
Right, yeah, she's preaching now.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? She used to play with she used to be play with Pleasure. And Pleasure and Junkyard used to practice in Charlie's studio.
All right, hold that thought. Hold that thought. You getting so much birthday love. They calling in for you. Thank you for calling into the GoWin Radio Show. Caller, who is this?
This is Andrew Gaston.
What's up, Drew?
What's up, Bugs? What's up, my man?
Hey, you called in like the feds, boy. I had to check my wallet, make sure I was good.
That's my homie.
Man, I just want
to
wish Bugs happy birthday, man. This man is the greatest, man, by far.
Thanks, Drew, man. What's up with you?
Ain't nothing, man. I just heard you say about Blue Choir, man, in the band.
Right.
Me and Bugs in the band together, man. We had probably the best drum line ever.
Yeah, you know.
Heavy One, Bugs, Pooh, me, Ernest. It was incredible, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Appreciate you
And
calling
I
in,
just
Drew, man.
want to call and tell everybody, man, Bugs is a genius, man. He would hear something one time and have it. Him and Heavy One, they heard it one time. It took me a month to learn those beats.
That's right, Drew.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to come out, man. I appreciate you, Bugs, man. I love you too, man.
That's what's up, man. Love you too, bro.
Okay.
All
right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting here with the man, the myth, the legend, the DC legend that is. That's BU the Great, the GOAT, as I named him quite a few years ago. And we here sitting here celebrating his birthday with him. His birthday not until Saturday, right? Oh, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, actually Sunday.
Party.
Mo's birthday is Saturday.
Mo's birthday. No,
Yeah.
Mo's birthday.
He's the day before yours. Oh, he's after yours.
Yeah, he's
okay.
the 12th, yeah.
Okay. My bad. So but we're gonna be celebrating this Saturday at the Fillmore in Silver Spring, Maryland. If you have not gotten your tickets yet, you do have a chance to call in and get your tickets here. But you know what? You're better off going to the Silver Spring box office and getting those tickets right there, or you can order them online at Silver Spring because they got you right there. So look, we're gonna go to a break because my partner, your buddy, she just walked up in here, and it's time for us to cut loose a little something. Matter of fact, what you know what? We're gonna do that at the top of the hour. We're gonna there's a couple more minutes. I want you to finish up the story. We talked about Michelle Peterson at the time.
Right.
You know, finish up talking about far as how y'all met. She was with Pleasure Band at the time. Y'all met when she was in Pleasure.
Remember when she was in
Okay.
Pleasure, right.
So at that time, for those you don't know, Charlie Fenwick, he was managing Pleasure Band,
Right.
and they had their own little thing going on.
Right. Exactly. So then, I guess, you know, as time went along, they asked me to be their music director, the instructor.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So what the hell was Charlie doing?
Charlie he was the manager.
Right. Okay.
But no, if not the music instructor, they were asking me, could I teach Michelle some of my tricks?
Ah, there we
know what
go.
I'm saying?
There we go.
That's how that came about, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, sure, I ain't got no problem, teaching her, learning, showing her how to do the go-go thing, you know what I'm saying?
So y'all got to working together, and next thing you know, there's a liking coming about.
Exactly.
Yeah, like they say in the old days, I got the liking him.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? And rest is history. You know, had a son. His birthday March the 19th.
Okay.
Marcus.
Okay. He
Happy
Pisces
birthday to
too
my
then.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? And rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Michelle, I'm telling you, for those who don't know, you know, she was about her business. Oh my goodness. They don't want us to go to break, BU. They love the captain. They love the captain. Thanks for calling into the GoWin Radio Show. You tuned in with my main man BU, and it's his birthday. Who is this caller?
This is Kevin.
Hey Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I just wanted to call in, man, and say I've been a Buzz fan, man, since the '80s, man, and I just wanted to say happy birthday, man.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate you. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, you know, Wink, my cousin, so you might not know me because I've been away for a while, but yeah, I just wanted to say that, man, and you the best I ever seen do it, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all take care now.
All right.
I appreciate you for calling in, Kevin.
Okay.
All right. There it is, BU. I mean, you got him calling from today to the past to back when you started.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, and that's what make you a legend.
Appreciate the love, everybody.
You know, a living legend, because I get that thing about these legends. You know what I'm saying? So the Queen is in the house. Yes, indeed. But you know what? We're gonna go to break. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk some more to the one and only Be You the Great, right here on GoWin Radio Show on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson.
This is
Crank Therapy.
GoGo Radio Live.
Oh yeah. Your boy DJ Chuck Classic, GoGo Radio Live. Letting you know you can catch me in the mix every Saturday, 2 to 4 p.m. It's Crank Therapy. Oh yeah. And I hit you like this. Crank Therapy. Crank Therapy. Crank Therapy. 2 to 4 p.m. Crank Therapy, Saturdays.
It's the brand new app. Yeah, check it out. It's the GoGo Radio Live app, so you can listen wherever you're at, on your iPhone, on your Android, on your iPad. It doesn't matter, whatever your mobile device is. You can listen to GoGo Radio Live 24/7, 365 days, and it is free. Absolutely free. Get the app and listen wherever you're at. The GoGo Radio Live.
Looking for a new look? Check out Hair Academy 2 in the shops at Iverson, Hillcrest Heights, Maryland. You'll get quality services done by developing stylists and barbers. Senior discounts offered weekly and free barbershop services available when you present a flyer. Chemical treatments are also available. Call 301-899-9100 for hours of operation. Hair Academy 2 in the shops at Iverson, 3705 Branch Avenue, Suite 1010, lower level, Hillcrest Heights. A new look is waiting for you at Hair Academy 2.
WinDCRadio.com.
We roll up for the big double room now. Good God, I got a sardines on my plate, I don't need no steak. I got sardines on my plate, I don't need no steak. I eat them in the morning and I eat them in the day. Cause I got sardines on my plate, I don't need no steak. Oh, that's the guy I know, oh, that's in the back, and all about having fun. We go by the name of what we call the big double heavy one. Now heavy one loves to eat, and he also known for keeping the beat. So the etiquette of you that he's too fat. The heavy one, show the people now where you at.
We are Go Radio Live. Our music, our culture, powered by GoWin Media.
We got the breed! We got the breed! Come on, Swanee! Get down, get down. Pull your panties down. All I wanna do is she ready? Get down, get down. Pull your panties down. All I wanna do
dedicate this night to my cousin. He'll be home real soon. Footloose wild. No one of them members that roll, y'all. Love you, Footloose. They gonna
Thanks for calling into the GoWin Radio Show. Caller, who is this?
Hey, nigga, what's up, man? This Kels, man.
Hey, what's up, Kels? What's good with you?
Ain't nothing. What's up, man? How you been, man?
Go ahead, holler at him. Hold on.
Hey, B-Man, what's up, man?
It's Kels. Who? Kels.
Oh, what up, KO?
What's up, man?
What's happening with you?
Hey, man, hey, tell my sister Tasha I love her. And my girl, tell you happy birthday, man.
Hey, Kel, stop yelling, man. God damn.
That's my phone, man. This is keep work phone, yo.
Down.
Hey, turn your phone down, Slim.
Hey, Slim. This is cheap phone, man.
Oh,
what's up, Kel?
Hey, BU, what's up, man? Happy birthday, man.
I appreciate that, man. What's up with you?
Just waiting for you in this party on June 16th, man.
Right.
Just called to show you my love for your birthday. You know, Pisces got to stick together, man.
You already know we stick together. We might be distant, but we still stick together. You already know. Come down to it.
Always, man.
You coming out Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to be there, man. You know, I got to show that Pisces love for you, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you for calling in, man. That's what it is. Happy birthday.
Man, always, man. I'm going to be riding with Tasha, man. Tasha, my designated driver.
Nah. I Uber everywhere, you gonna pay.
Tasha, you gotta come pick me up, Tasha.
I got you.
For old time's sake.
Wait on. Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, KO, man. Thanks for calling in, man.
Appreciate you calling in,
problem, man.
All right.
Happy birthday, Joe. Y'all have a good time of it. Save me one, though. Save me a little cup.
All right.
Y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Appreciate my main man, Kels, Dynamite promoter from out VA, calling into the GoWin Radio Show. on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. We coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. And today is the man, the myth, the DC legend right here. He's in the house. We talk about the great BU, and we celebrating his birthday this coming Saturday at the Fillmore in Silver Spring. Make sure you pick up your tickets at Ticketmaster. They got you right there. Go to their website, the Fillmore Silver Spring, their website. They got you popping right there. Look, when we talk about people that follow, because we just got finished talking to BU, talking about how he was schooling Michelle from Pleasure Band and teaching her, as he say, the tricks, of go-go. A brother just came in today, and for those of you who tune into our Facebook Live, our YouTube stream that's on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio pages, and we got a brother that just came in that really truly followed behind those footsteps right there, and not only did he follow behind them, but he represented in a proper manner to where he BU himself, can kind of put his hand on his shoulder and say, you know what, young man, you did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and we talking about none other than Frank Scooby Marshall, who just joined us in the house. We appreciate you. And his new nickname is called Bottle Popper.
Bottle Popper.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. What's up, man? What's up? Shout out to the whole, man, Junkyard family.
Yes, sir.
With Bugs, man, I tell the story all the time. It started with you, bro, with me. You know what I mean? Like, I put in them PA tapes. Back then, we had tape cassettes, and I had my little, I ain't had no Walkman. I had the little stereo I had to plug up in the wall.
Your little boombox joint?
Boombox, man. I had to play that joint, you know what I mean? Back then, when I had my first band, I was 10, 11 years old. But, I wanted to sound like Bugs, you know what I mean? So that's what I did. I was, all your little riffs, everything, the way you chuck the fake guitar and everything. Then I grew up and wanted to play the guitar because
that's right.
You know what I mean? So, man, I want to say shout out to you, man, and congratulations on another year, bro.
Appreciate
you know what I mean? That mean a lot. Sir. That's why I had to make it up here. I'm doing a rehearsal up the street with me and Big G for this play. I just signed on to be a part of. So
talk about the Gears.
Not the Gears. This is the one. What Your Man Won't Do.
Okay, yeah.
Gears or the Jizz?
The Jizz.
The Jizz.
Yeah, the Jizz.
Yeah, well.
The Gears is a little something else.
The Jizz is something else too.
So, but yeah. And matter of fact, we're gonna bring them back in here too for that piece right there that they got coming up. But Scooby, I mean, like you said, you've been on this station, several times, and you talked about the history, far as how you learned the history through go-go. And I've always said, and the reason why I gave BU the nickname some years ago, back when we was at Amerigo's, I called him the GOAT because he birthed all these talkers that are out here right now, from anything from underneath Lil Benny and Rare Essence and Sugar Bear and that big four that started go-go. Anything underneath that came from BU. And his style, how he, his mannerism, everything. Even though he took some things from those great ones, but we all take from the great ones.
Yeah,
because that's how you learn.
Yeah.
And so and like you just made mention, you learn how to play, the air guitar and whatnot. So, but as an influence in your career, because you developed over the years from when I first saw you with OP Tribe, and when, matter of fact, I remember the night just like it was yesterday when I walked up to you in the Metro Club. I said, Slim, you need to have your own joint, your own band. And you smiled at me. You was like, yeah, really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't take me seriously, back then. But now, not only have you had your own band, but you've done several different projects. So tell us, far as what's happening right now, because we're not going to delve into all why you left, Team Familiar situation and all that, because it is what it is, and you done moved on and doing your own thing. But tell us, learning from somebody like BU, how that's helped you move forward in your mannerism and developing where you at right now in go-go.
Well, I gotta first say that I'm so thankful and fortunate to be born and raised right here in Washington, D.C., you know what I mean? More specific, Southeast Washington, D.C., where, you know, every band, every corner, every neighborhood had a band, you know what I mean? Like, I could remember all the bands that was coming up around my way. You know, we would battle and go to the neighborhood recs, and I played with Third Dimension before I played with OP Tribe. You know what I mean?
There you go.
And we
Third Dimension got some of that junkyard rec too.
Yeah, they did. I remember.
Yes, sir.
You know, we played at Potomac Gardens and Berry Farms and you know, Barnett's and all them places, man. So, you know, I'm just so thankful being able to grow up in the most unique city in the world to where we got our own thing.
Right.
Ben had our own thing for years. And to have it cultivated by, in a time, I call it the golden age of go-go, where in 1987, you know, I was 10 years old. You know what I mean? So for me, seeing go-go live and not being able to go, and me and my friends we had a band, we practiced in my mother's basement. You know what I mean? We listening to Bugs and Junkyard tapes over and over again, and you know, and stealing their riffs and, you know, trying to be them, 10, 11 years old, to not being able to go to go-go live. My older sister went. She even on the TV doing a little shaking like a white girl. You know what I mean? She a Baloo alum too.
Right.
But, you know, so being able to see that, grow up with it, and, you know, have that be a part of my fabric and culture, and then ultimately grow up and be able to make a living off of it is, you know, it's the best thing in the world. It's the most humbling thing in the world because don't nobody outside of here really give it that much credence. They don't really understand that there's people here making a living off of it. You know what I mean? They don't really understand that there's people here that live and breathe it every day. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't something that we just do as a hobby. You know what I mean? There are some dudes that do it as a hobby, but I mean, you a lifer. You know what I mean? Like, like when it's all, if this town go up today in smoke, and if Donald Trump have it his way, it might, you know what I mean? But if this town go up today, you know, Bugs is going to be written in stone as one of the greatest go-go musicians ever, you know, DC has ever seen. And, you know, arguably, people going to say arguably, but I think the best one man in the history of the game.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Me too.
The GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not. It's a distant second. I'm not even gonna say who it is, but you know, for me, you know, Bugs is the greatest for me. And it's all subjective because of you know, the era you come up in. You know, I got my uncles and they say, "Man, Lil Benny and such." You know, they talk like funk, but you know, I love them dudes, but I didn't grow up on them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So for me, between '87 and '94 was my heyday of, you know, what it was for me for go-go. And you know, to me, it was Bugs, rapper, and Gang.
Right. Well,
you know what I mean? For me,
I mean, I grew up off the Benny and Funk. I mean, my first go-go was
yeah,
because
you 60-something.
Yeah, there you go. actually, me and BU the same age.
No way.
Yeah. So, but for me, and the reason why I give him the title I give him, because there's nobody who's been relative over the stretch of time from 1980 to now. Mm-hmm. There's nobody been relative. Now, I'm not, of course, you know, well, you got to give Sugar Bear his what he do. Mm-hmm. You got to, because you know he's still getting that money, doing what he do, and but BU, and this is what I wanted to get into you earlier, talk to you about earlier. Don't you start. So
I didn't say anything. Right, I didn't say anything.
Yes. She always keep me on my toes. But,
whoa.
Go
ahead, I ain't saying that.
So anyway, so is the fact that you keep your show that you had back then, right, and to today, because that's what hurts me with go-go. When we came up, it was band and show.
Right.
And it seems like some of these, you know, the older bands, some of them in their 50s and 60s. But shoot, I watched, we just talked to Mike Muse, who was here. Now he's the new lead singer for the Stylistics.
Right.
They still doing steps, and then some of these brothers in their 60s and 70s.
Yes.
So I don't want to hear that excuse talking about, well, we too old to do what we was doing back when we was kids.
I don't think it got to do with the age. I think it's too cool.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
But I mean, look, the Stylistics still get $50 to $60 a ticket.
Yeah. Because you get something to hear and you get something to look at. That was the one thing about, you know, that made me fall in love with Junkyard. I never forget it. My first time in Triples. And I probably wasn't old enough to be in there, but you know.
Oh, I wasn't either.
My mother dropped us off around the corner. We walked up. You
The
know,
old ages. That was the old ages night.
Right.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. So we walk in there. You know, the mirror sweating. Man, they in that joint, niggas with tank tops, shirts off. You know, and that was my first time really getting to freak some situation. You know what I mean? Like everybody really tie their greatest moments in their life,
right?
Really to your sexual encounters. You know what I mean? Like our parents, they talk about how they used to get in. No, listen.
Not true.
No, listen. Our parents used to talk about when they used to get in the basement, and drive up movies and all that.
The blue light situation.
The blue light situation. Yeah. So for me,
Frank.
Hey, that triple. Let me tell you something. Triples. Man, that's when I fell in love. I saw them dudes stepping and and moving and it was like you said, it was a show. That's for me. That's what go-go is missing today. That part of it, you know what I mean? And that's why Kim and I try to have as much fun on stage as we do. You know, we always moving, always laughing and smiling, so people can see that love affair. Right. And Junkyard always had that, no matter what show it was in.
And I was just talking about it, and I was saying Junkyard is the most consistent band. I mean, that's my opinion, but I think it's
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the older bands will tell you that too.
Yeah,
most consistent
because you got to look at. This is one thing I learned, years ago, talking to Raz, and I'm not going to even mention the member, but I remember Junkyard used to open up for Essence at the Black Hole, and it was '88, and they had a problem with y'all.
Yeah,
they had a problem with Junkyard because Junkyard used to rank.
Fast forward to today's time.
Well, no, I'm just taking it back.
Let me say it.
But hold up. The reason why I said it because Essence at that time was on top of the city.
Okay.
Essence ran this. Am I lying? In '88, because that's when Fat Rodney came in. He was doing his thing. Trust me, that's all they was talking about. And I was in the service. I came home on break, and that's all. It was Essence. EU had just did the butt thing, so they was hot, but they was out. They was out doing their thing.
It was more of a record hot.
Right.
It wasn't like a
but Essence owned the city, but they had a problem with JYB. They did not like. Matter of fact, they end up taking y'all off the card because JY used to open up for them and give it to them.
Well, this the thing. It's not a secret amongst band members.
Yeah.
Like you can talk to anybody in any band at any level. You do not want to mess around with Bugs and Junkyard on any show.
On any show.
Especially outside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't I ain't trying to hype you up.
I understand what you're saying.
This was said.
Yeah, definitely.
Amongst, even bands I used to be in. Like, nah, let's do this a little different because Bugs and them on the show.
Definitely.
Right. You know what I mean? So you got to prepare. It's like being on the football team and Reggie White on the other side and he coming to kill your quarterback.
Right. That's like preparing for a fight.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, we love Reggie White. And he's a man of God and all that. But he going to kill your quarterback. Right. And if you don't put two people over there to double him, you're going to have a problem all night.
I'm going to ask you, Scoop, where you at this show, and as well as you, Miss Lady, one of the greatest shows because of what you just said, Junkyard was on the card, Wilmer's Park, 93.
Lord have mercy.
Backyard, Northeast Groove was coming out the helicopter.
With the helicopter.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all was Attack of the Bald-Headed Negroes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I remember that show because they came out the helicopter and the band was like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Junkyard. Don't even worry about that.
Yeah.
Something for that. Got something for that.
Right.
You weren't talking about. And Backyard was cranking like I don't know what that day
Backyard,
too.
You know what? Backyard is an afterthought on that show though.
Yeah.
But
At that time.
Yeah.
At that time.
But Backyard was cranking that day.
They was cranking.
Yeah.
And I love Backyard.
But at that time.
That day.
Well, see, Backyard didn't have the show at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they was never really showmans.
Like
that anyway. They wanted to just hit you right in the head and in the gut.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know,
that's
but
how Backyard was.
But that sound, I remember that. I was like, man, because when I first heard Back was at the Kilimanjaro, and they was opening up for Chuck, and I was like, oh, okay.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Matter of fact, Los was singing at the time.
Excuse me, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm.
I
mean, and back then, I didn't cheat on him.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like,
there you go. Yeah, but what I'm just saying, far as being relative, far as their sound, because they was very musical back then. But with that particular show that I'm speaking of in Wilmer's Park, and the reason why I brought it up because tying back to what all we're talking about, the show has left go-go, and the only ones who's carrying that torch now is this man in his camp. You know, it's sad. It's sad. You know, and I don't understand it because
I think it proliferates down from what we see on TV though. Like we all a product of what we around. And back then, you know, when we were growing up in the 80s, we had bands that were literally putting on shows. Not go-go bands. I'm talking about bands that we were able to see on TV and videos and stuff like that.
Right. Exactly.
Now you turn on the TV, everybody holding their nuts and grabbing the mic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or running around the stage. It ain't no real coordination or choreography, dancing, and that kind of thing with the artists themselves. They may have background dances and stuff like that, but very rarely do you see outside of Bruno Mars, you know, in urban music, that you're going to have some dudes that's up there giving that kind of show. So I believe it's more being cool than anything, where dudes is going to stand up there, you know, give you some bars or sing a song or whatever, and run around the stage. You know what I mean? And it proliferates down to the go-go industry where these youngers really just want to be cool, you know, drink some drinks, get some girls, and have some fun.
But little do you know that the crowd enjoys that part.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know the dance routes. Oh, you know the step to that.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy
I mean,
about
so
that.
everybody doing the same thing.
That was part of the whole thing with New Edition. With the boom boom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew that part.
The crowd with it. So it's not the crowd that's, you know, deterring the show from, you know, from the go-go bands. I think it's just like you said, it's the go-go bands just be like,
And it's crazy because I remember, you know, not to hop on that, but I remember rappers saying that at one time, like, yo, dog, I mean, what happened to y'all stepping? You know, I mean, because groovers used to get it in, you know, and for whatever reason, they pulled that out of their arsenal. So that makes Junkyard, not only just that, they the show to see. You know, and especially this show, like we talking about right now, make sure you go to the
May 10th, baby.
That's right. The Fillmore box office box. Either go to the box office box or go to their website. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Get your tickets this Saturday. Doors open up at 8 o'clock. Scooby.
Yes, sir.
You and Kim featured with the Fix Band.
Yeah, we wanted to feature with Junkyard, man, but we got a show that night all the way out somewhere.
Okay.
Right. Indian Head, Waldorf, or somewhere.
Just thankful y'all coming through.
Yeah. You know me, man. I love you to death, man. So I told, you know, Darryl Brooks, I told him, you know, whatever capacity I can come, I'm trying to be there. So, you know, I'm coming through. We get on with the Fix. I'm gonna show my love, man. I'm gonna skitter out the back door.
That's what's
you
up.
know, and then hear about it in the morning. I know you're gonna tear the roof off in that jump. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, before I get out of here, because I gotta go meet Ging.
That's all good.
I remember, speaking of showmanship, down Miami. It was the first time in a long time I really felt like I was a kid back at Triples, freaking on some situation, and, you know, had a drink or two, and I was just in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
What do you mean, had a drink or two?
I had a drink or two, and we was in Miami.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in Triples.
No, not Triples. Down Miami a couple years ago when y'all played.
He did say Miami.
Okay, I'm like,
when they played down there a couple years ago, I had a couple drinks, and I really, man, I talking about enjoyed myself thoroughly. Like just listening to some of the old stuff y'all used to hit, watching y'all dance and move, and you know, girls everywhere. I'm just dancing. Felt good, man. Felt like I was 16 again.
I know that's right. That's
You know
what
what I mean?
that's what it
That's what it's all about.
But Scooby, the amazing part about that, I think why Junkyard's following is where it is, because I think people feel, everybody feels that way. It makes them feel young, watching y'all, listening to y'all, because you keep that youth, because it seems like you in your 50s, you know, most of your band members in their late 40s, you know, in 40s, or whatever the case may be, but listening to y'all make you feel like I remember that sound. It's still there. You still give them that, you know, the visual and the audio of when I was young.
Exactly.
You know, and that's the problem I have. Like when I listen to somebody, like I'd be mad at EU. Like, yo, when I listen to y'all, your horns was what made y'all stand out. Why the hell, Bear? Why don't you keep them horns in the band? You know, that's just me. And I said that to him.
Goes back to consistency.
Yeah.
The most consistent, hands down.
Yeah, so we appreciate you coming through school.
Matter
of fact, hey,
Bottle
and
popper.
last
Bottle
Where that bottle at anyway?
last night
For the road, you want to go, man.
I want to give a special shout out to School because he sure shook. You know, he gave the pictures shake off on me last night. You know, when I came to see him at the Aqua. Yeah, he was like.
No pictures? No pictures?
Nah. He's saying
the picture.
I looked them all.
The Major League.
I thought it was like no pictures.
I didn't know if I could make it. You know what I mean?
I just said, so can you at least call in, bro? He was like, what's the number? Next thing you know, he at the door.
Because what happened was, the place we rehearsing at is, I found it was up the street by the subway station. I was like, oh, I could just tell him I'd be there 30 minutes late. And I can run past the radio station.
It was a great surprise.
Thank you,
well
man.
appreciated.
Happy
Hey,
birthday
we're gonna go to
to
break
you,
real
man.
quick. We're gonna take some pictures.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in to GoWin Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. Look, I got my hostess. Thank God she's here. Shout out to Mr. White's Wings for blessing us with the pocket wings. Put me in the pocket. And
I don't
of
think
course,
that's his. I don't think that's what he wants.
you know what? You ain't. Yeah. Anyway, and also shout out to Pro Cakes downstairs for blessing us with Bug's birthday cake. You want some birthday cake?
Nah, I'm on
You
fast.
good?
I'm
Oh,
fast.
you fast? There you go. There you go. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah.
Yes, there you go. All that good stuff. Buddha, Jesus, Allah, Moses, Muslims. All that. I'm with them all.
Keep it locked right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. Coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. It's BU's birthday.
Loose booty.
Thanks for tuning in to the GoWin Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. We still sitting here right here with the birthday man himself, the great BU, the man, the myth, the DC legend. And we getting ready for this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday at the Fillmore in Silver Spring. Doors open at 8 o'clock. We like to thank my main man, Frank Scooby Marshall, for sliding on through. Wishing my main man happy birthday.
Thank you, Scooby.
Yes, indeed. So, BU, this is our last segment before we get ready to get up out of here. But I do want to show you how much I appreciate, what you put in over, 38 years. 38 years.
Yep.
And we were just talking about, what was missing from Go-Go. And earlier in the show, we was talking about, as far as the music being missing in the schools and teaching these youngins. But if there's any one thing that you could bring back to Go-Go to make it fun again, in your eyes, what would it be?
Couldn't really say besides the showmanship, you know what I'm saying? Because now, you know what I'm saying, if you say the battles and all that, people getting, they're getting their feelings and everything like that, you know what I'm saying?
I was going to ask you about that, but go ahead.
The showmanship of the band, you know what I'm saying? Bands got to bring, showmanship, like we always kept it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, what was it that made y'all, Junkyard that is, as you call, battle tested? Because, and Scooby mentioned it earlier, nobody really wanted to see y'all. So obviously it was a fire in y'all eyes that, that people understood and recognized. Right. But what was it that, instilled that in y'all? I mean, was it Derek McCrae, Mo Shorter? Was it just you? Was it Heavy One? Because obviously it had to start from day one.
Right. It was the band. It was all us, you know what I'm saying? It was just like the hungriness, you know what I'm saying? It was just the band. We just loved to do something we love to do, coming out Bird Farms. That's all yeah, that's what it is.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, well, let me ask you this, because I heard from another band, that we mentioned earlier. Who was in charge of the steps?
JY Steps?
Yes, the JY Steps that made, they kind of like put y'all out there as far as like, we gotta watch them.
Oh, Black Pooh.
Black Pooh?
Black Pooh.
Really? From the early days though?
From the early days, because he was in Top Secret, and I used to go see Top Secret. And they was a band that always stepped, you know what I'm saying? So when he came to Junkyard, I'm like, oh, you're in charge of steps. I call him out for you, you know what I'm saying? I tell him which ones we want.
Top Secret, that was Buggy's band too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Black Pooh and Buggy band, yeah.
Okay.
And I used to always go see them, and they're like, oh, y'all was stepping like.
But y'all was stepping when I used to see y'all down at on F Street too.
We was stepping too, exactly. Yeah. So I was like, oh, when Black Pooh came to Junkyard, I was like, hey, you might well be in charge of steps now. And then me trying to do everything, you know what I'm saying? You in charge of steps. I call it up, tell them which ones to do. Right. But when it comes to creating them steps, Black Pooh.
Wow.
I have a question from Tuesday when we were interviewing, and I always wanted to know, where did shut the PAs down? Did that come from and just bad sound? Did it come from like the power going out so many times? Like, where did it come? How did it turn into an official groove where people started to ask for it?
Good job, Miss Lady.
It just, like I said, coming from playing with no equipment, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we'll blow the little speakers we had, and our man was like, keep on playing, don't even worry about it, just keep playing. You know what I'm saying? Then eventually, my creation, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they turning the power off, just keep on playing. So next thing you know, I just came up with
Was it a particular show that you remember that actually initiated?
It was maybe, I don't know, maybe one of them Ray Astor shows.
Oh, really?
Because you know back then,
like they'd turn the power off on you.
Charge them, sabotage the sound. You know what I'm saying? I was like, keep on playing. Don't even worry about that. Y'all used to playing on nothing.
So it wasn't like like back then. It wasn't like they were like, all right, 5 minutes, or it's your time to get off. They'll turn the power off on you.
No, it's like
the sound. The
sound wouldn't be right. Or
okay.
One mic on. 2 mics on,
right.
3 mics on.
We ain't got to talk. We just we bought the crank.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know, being a JY fan, being in the crowd, it's sometimes it's requested.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, shut it down. It don't matter.
And like I was telling Miss Lady, like, the bands used to go to, like, when I first saw it, the bands used to go through the Howard Theater. And they would say, y'all ain't got no power.
Right.
So when y'all did it, y'all made your own little piece with that.
Right.
And that's what made it great, because like Miss Lady said, well, they used to do the same thing, because I remember, Rare Essence, they used to always say, y'all ain't got no power. Exactly, right. Yeah. That was damn near a groove for them.
Right, it was a groove for them.
Came from, exactly, yeah.
So, this is incredible, man, that you and your team, like Miss Lady said, that y'all keep the consistency that y'all have. It's something I asked you off air before, and I want you to put it out there to the listeners. Is there anything in the works for a young Junkettes? Bringing up some youngins behind y'all, so like whether it be y'all kids or some youngins that we did it. We in our 50s. We gonna bring up some other youngins right behind us to follow our footsteps and develop them ourselves.
What's the question again?
Have y'all ever thought about bringing up your own, a band that follows behind Junkyard's footsteps?
No, not really. You know what I'm saying? Never thought about that. The closest thing we had to it was the young Junksters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you got, the youngins come up down, they don't want to play no band. They want to rap. You know what I'm saying? So,
what was, when you talk about the young Junksters, those were children of some of the band members, of Junkyard.
Right.
So, and I wondered about this because, just like my daughter, like she loves go-go.
Right.
She loves go-go because her father loves go-go.
Right.
So that's not the situation with y'all, any of y'all kids, like, they want to follow behind y'all?
No.
Really?
No. My kids have come to shows and just, I'm not even on stage. Like, me and their dad have been on stage together and they just playing with butterflies and outside, like the outside shows, they running around,
Really?
They're just oblivious to it. They're just like, that's what they do. That's what they do. Don't mean I gotta do that, So
my son, he a basketball star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just you instill it. They listen to it. They know,
exactly.
They know what it is.
Exactly.
They know what it is, but
you know what I'm saying?
But they never thought about doing it themselves. Cause like I got my little brothers. I got a 20-year difference between my little brothers, and when I turned them on to go, like they locked. Like, to this day, they still be trying to play PA tapes.
Right.
And they're, I think, they're in their mid to late 20s. So they still love go-go, and they youngins to where like they come up in the rap age.
The math isn't right, Nico.
Yeah, well,
20-year difference. They're in their
that's
20s.
about a 20-year difference. Yeah. So, because I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. Matter of fact, one of them just had their birthday February 22nd. So I can't even remember how old Kenny is.
That math is a little off. You know how old you are.
Yeah, well, DC Public School. You chalk it up to Bowser and them not taking care of the DC Public School system.
you have been out of it.
Yeah.
You have been out of DC Public School.
They weren't taking care of it back then either. It's sad. But yeah, it bothers me that the youth today can't look at what your bandmates have laid for them Because not only is it a culture, but y'all made it a living for y'all to, to raise them off of. Right. And they don't appreciate it, and it just
I don't think it's I don't think it's not that they don't appreciate it. Where can they go to see Junkyard? They youngins. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like back in the day where they'd be around the farms or, you know what I'm saying, or they'd be in the circle. It's not like that. So if you're not outside of the MLK, march in the middle of the dead of the winter, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, where can they go to appreciate the music? They can go to the Echo Stage to see Shy Glizzy and them. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They can do that.
So who's to blame for that, Miss Lady?
I mean, I don't know.
Because
I don't. The promoter's not offering that, and I don't think the bands will be objective to that.
But what's sad about that? This is a culture to where
they had all ages. They had all ages stuff back then.
I'm not crapping on hip hop, but for you to rap on a mic is something totally different from you learning to be a musician. It's completely different. While it's musically involved, and not shutting down as far as learning lyrics and spitting, as they say, bars. But to be a musician develops a whole nother part of that brain.
Well, they took music out of the schools.
Yeah, well, we talked about that.
Yeah, they took music out of the schools. So when you go back to who's to blame for it, the people that's teaching our kids.
I just got finished. DC public schools.
I mean, Maryland too.
Yeah,
they don't even have. I was, when I was going to my daughter's school, and I'm like, well, where's can she take choir?
Right.
Oh, we don't have that. Right. All they have is drama, and they do have band, and I think that's one of the major, because they do the battle of the bands and the things of that nature. Now they do have the band, but it's more of college style. When you're talking about the majorettes, it's more of a whole thing, just the whole thing. The flags, the majorettes, the dancers. They just cater it towards that. It's not even like, oh, we have jazz ensemble or we have the gospel, band or the gospel choir. I mean, when I was in school, we had the gospel choir, we had the orchestra, we had the band, we had the jazz ensemble.
All that, yep.
And we had everything. We had everything. So it was no room for people not to know what music was.
Exactly.
And they started in elementary school.
Yep.
You started in elementary school playing the recorders, the xylophones, things of that nature. My daughter don't even know what a recorder is.
You're right.
They took it all out of the schools, and it's unfortunate. So when he asks who's to blame, the school system, the people we paying the taxes for, every year to teach our kids, they just took it out of the system, and it's real unfortunate. Yeah. And what he was saying about, another person who's to blame, I mean, I don't think, would you be objective to someone that says, hey, we want to do an all ages party?
That's what the Fillmore is. Fillmore is all
ages. Fillmore is all ages? Yeah. I could bring my daughter and be like, Janaya Mike Epps. I'm going to go home and tell her. Because I bought like 5 tickets.
Yeah, I think Fillmore all ages. Yeah.
Oh, look, wait a minute for you. You think I get up there, they be like, man, you cannot get in. I'ma check.
I think it's all ages.
I'ma check.
I was confused about when I seen it on the flyer, all ages. Oh, for real?
Okay. Yeah, cause I know like when you go to the Howard, most of their stuff is all ages too.
For real?
Like not the Go-Go's.
Oh, okay.
But the other, like if you go see Eric Benet or you go see, what I'm saying? It's all ages.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
probably why they don't. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, matter of fact, it is all ages because it's over at 12.
Okay. Yeah, I might just do that. I might just.
That's Saturday, y'all. March 10th. Fillmore.
Yeah, I might just do that. That's the shit.
8 to 12.
She'll be like, okay, because she always say, Mom, where you going? I want to go. And I'll be like, you cannot go. It's wrong people stuff. Today I'm a tricker. She gonna be like, you wanna go? She gonna be like, I can't go. I'm gonna be like, yes you can. Yes you can. But you wouldn't be objective to an all ages party if a promoter came to you and like, we wanna do an all ages show.
Nope.
No. Do the youth scare you with their behavior? Like as far as in the shows and things of that nature?
Nope. Don't scare me because I'm gonna make sure I party with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them something to do.
Cause I know you have a lot of veterans or a lot of older people that say, the youth, they scare me. They, as far as, like when a fight break out. Like ain't nobody's really fighting anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like we older, we fighting. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody go to the club to do that with an agenda.
Only thing they fighting over is a spot in line for a drink.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just I hear some of the people say, man, I ain't messing with them youngest. And I think the youngest sometimes deter people, the older people, from coming out.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a different youngin' in the club now. You know, the youngin' in the club now, when we was youngins, you know, we was hustling. It's a different mindset.
That's what we were saying. Like, you know, would he be objective before you stepped off? It was like, would he be objective to a promoter saying, hey, I want to throw an all ages party? Like, would he have a problem with that, you know?
Okay, we're going to take this call right here.
In the middle of my question.
Yes, I apologize, Ms. Lee. Thank you for calling into the GoWin Radio Show. Caller, who is this?
Man, what it do to the one and only D-Love? What's going on?
Hey, D-Love.
D-Love, what's up?
What you on the win?
What's up, Pop?
You taking a walk? You taking a walk outside at lunchtime?
Yeah, I'm outside, man. I had to call in and show my love to Pops real fast. What's going on?
What's up, D-Love? Cooling?
I can't call him, man.
Yeah. Everything all right with you?
Yeah, just making all ends meet, man. You know how I do.
Oh.
Go ahead with that bullshit.
E-E-T, not E-A-T.
Go ahead. Hey, I got one question, though. Hey, Pops.
Yeah.
I got one question.
What's happening?
We gotta put Tasha on the mic one night. It's only right with Tasha on the mic, right?
Miss Lady?
Yeah.
D-Love, you
there.
act
You
like
already know.
Right, you act like
already know what it is with her.
That's never a problem. It's been there, done that. You just wasn't present.
Oh, I was there. I was present. But no, I love y'all, fam. But I'll see you tomorrow night, Pop.
Saturday night? Are you coming out Friday?
I'll see you Friday.
All right,
I'll see you Friday and Saturday. You already know how I do.
Yeah, true that. All right, that's what's up, D-Love. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Love you, little son.
Go for life.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We appreciate D-Love for calling in and wishing my main man BU a happy birthday. So BU, we getting ready to get up out of here. Also, I just got off the phone with Al Winkler. You know, he want to wish you a happy birthday too. So
okay.
So
thanks, Al.
This is gonna be a beautiful situation, ladies and gentlemen. Those all you tuned in to our voices right now. Make sure you get your tickets right now for the Fillmore this Saturday night, Silver Spring. Go to their website, the Fillmore in Silver Spring.
Is it all ages?
Yeah, I heard him say that, but I just called Mr. Brooks. He didn't answer the phone.
Okay.
So I want to make. Oh, and he just called back twice again. Miss Lady, close out real quick. Let me see what he.
Let me just say I want to thank GoGo Radio for inviting me up here. You know what I'm saying, for my birthday celebration. Y'all make sure y'all get to the Fillmore. You know what I'm saying. Want to send a shout out to my JY family. You know what I'm saying. Without y'all 13 brothers, man, I couldn't be who I am, man. So I appreciate y'all and love y'all. You know what I'm saying. And thank the family and all the friends out there that support me through the times, you know what I'm saying? God bless y'all, man.
I don't know why we gotta go. Why we gotta go, Nico?
Oh, we don't have to. We don't have to. I know.
I thought you had some information. He just answered.
No, he didn't pick up again. So he didn't call back twice, and it is what it is. So
He's busy.
We'll find out what the information on the hall.
I go on the website and look. Or y'all go to thefillmore.com and see what the information. Because I said, if it's all ages, I'm bringing my child.
Yeah. I would love to bring my daughter, but my wife ain't letting that happen.
Oh,
I already know that.
She ain't letting it look.
She ain't letting that go down.
Baby should be on my neck. She'll be on my neck.
That what's up.
What your fans saying on the Facebook Live, Buzz?
They trying to find out too if it's all ages. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, hopefully Mr. Brooks called back. We'll post it up. We'll post it up. Because B, you said you had somewhere to go, right? You go pick up some stuff and get ready for it.
I ain't no hurry, but you know.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. We're gonna take another music break. I'm gonna try to get in touch with. Okay, I'm gonna try to get in touch with Mr. Brooks and we can get that information. So in the meantime, in between time. What did he say?
I'll just say
gone what you got when you get what you need now.
From the Facebook Live for the GoGo Radio that's tuned in. Appreciate y'all. Kevin Washington say, play that, let that crank go. He want to hear that. What we got? We got BU. Happy birthday from the Re-Up Band.
Yeah.
Re-Up family. Appreciate y'all, Re-Up family. Thanks for hitting the bedrock, Jonah, at the up studio uptown. We ain't gonna broadcast those names right there.
Terry White said, "Let him know how the pocket wing. He want to know how the pocket wings were. Do you?
How the pocket wings were?
The pocket
wings.
Yeah.
They was on the one.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. White and his wings. Yes, indeed. Appreciate the sponsorship.
DJ Damo South said the Go-Go Band should go back and play in the schools just like the side-by-side band, the police band back in the day. They should just go back and start playing in the schools.
And you know what's crazy about that?
Is they gonna let them in?
Right.
But they let the police come in doing that.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what's wild about that. And if the police want, to be community oriented, that'd be smart on their part if they went ahead and did that. Come in. Because I know a lot of police officers who still love go-go.
Yeah.
And if they was to do something like that and they really wanted to intertwine themselves with the community, doing that again would be a really good step. First step.
Side-by-side band?
Hell no.
I thought they had something.
It'd be smart if they
We
did
looked on the
that.
Fillmore and underneath it said children of all ages are welcome with an admission ticket.
There it is. And there you go right there.
As all ages welcome this Saturday, y'all.
Get your tickets. Still time to get your tickets. Bring your kids out. Get them a little culture. Get them a little culture. Because I was telling BU over the break, my daughter was looking at the Nico called it the Go-Go Mount Rushmore. I don't want to call it that. I want to call it the Crankmore. Yeah. Mount Crankmore. Yeah, we don't want to go to Mount Rushmore because Mount Rushmore is them presidents. That's them peoples. So saying Mount Crankmore.
Yeah.
But and I was showing her the picture and she looked at it and I was like, who you know any of these people? And she was like, yeah, Chuck Brown. And she pointed to Bugs painting and said, that's Mike Epps. I was like, no.
So that was confirmed.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was confirmed. So you're absolutely right. It is all ages.
What? You got tickets?
Oh yeah, we got tickets to give away. You got one pair left. One pair left.
Next caller.
She called in and won them. During the break.
You called in. How am I supposed to know that? I didn't talk to you to say as far as the tickets. Yeah. So, hey, you know what? We're gonna close out. We're gonna do this one last joint right here.
Yeah, get the tickets
So
away.
crank it. Yeah. So we want. We're gonna give y'all one last chance to win some tickets. One last chance. All right, call 240-389-3397. 240-389-3397. I'm giving away one last pair of tickets.
Number one more time.
240-389-3397. Keep it locked right here on GoWin Me. Dude. How you used to do it, BU? To the GoWin Radio Show, GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. Come to you live from the shops that out.
You got to write that down and post that up there.
Oh, they on it already. Hold tight. Hold tight. Oh, I didn't hang up the other one. Thanks for calling to the GoWin Radio Show. Who's this?
Yeah, this is Los. What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling?
Who's this?
Los.
Los. Which Los?
Yeah.
Which Los is this?
Los from Changing Faces, man.
Oh, okay. What's happening, bro?
What's happening, Los?
Ain't too much. How y'all feeling, man? Happy birthday, BU.
Appreciate that, man. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you calling in, man. See you Friday.
Hey,
Y'all down with us Friday, right?
Yeah, we there tomorrow. Definitely can't wait for that one.
That's what's up, man. That's what's happening, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's what's your birthday? Dre birthday?
No, this ain't Dre's birthday. This I don't even know. Don't quote me. I don't know who birthday it is. I just know it's yours. So
Somebody in y'all
we
band,
gonna
though,
definitely
right?
get it in for you.
And it's somebody in y'all band birthday, right?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay. I thought I seen that on my page. Somebody in y'all band birthday celebrating Friday.
Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I don't really be playing the Instagram joint like that too much, but I ain't heard nothing.
Okay, that's what's up, man. I see you Friday, man. Appreciate the birthday wishes, man. Thanks for calling in, man.
That's a bet, man.
All right.
All right. We appreciate you calling in, Los. Los,
I mean,
hey, Los, you weren't calling in for the tickets? You was good?
Yeah, I was, but I thought
I can't tell. I can't tell.
On me.
Huh?
I said I was, but I thought y'all was about to hit the button on me. I'm about to be
I was about to hit the button. Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Some questions.
Yeah. So, no, we all right. We all right because we getting ready to get up out of here. I don't want to do all of that right now. So, no, we good. So, Los, this is what I need you to do. Once I hang up, hit my inbox, Nico Hobson, in my inbox, and hit me with your name, your government name, so I can put you on the list. Okay, it's you +1.
You said hit you on what now?
Nico Hobson, NICO Hobson, HOBSON. Hit my inbox. Just you. I know those of you listening. Yeah, it's just Los. So, all right.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
I got you.
All right, Los, man.
All right. All right, Bill.
All right.
All right. So I appreciate Los for calling in for those tickets right there. And that that's
He
all,
hung up on the other caller, yeah.
Well, you know what? The other call, I didn't hear nothing from the other call. I said hello. I said hello. Yeah. So you know what? I still gotta get this crank in. This last joint right here. This is one of my favorite JY songs right here. BU right here. I need you one more time.
Time to do that. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in to the GoWin Radio Show right here. And we appreciate everybody for calling in, wishing Bugs happy birthday. We will see you Saturday at the Fillmore in Silver Spring. Make sure you get your tickets. Get your tickets at the Fillmore box office or on their website. All right? See ya. God bless.